Hey, what's up guys, it's Thatkiddjake, and today I'm going to be bringing you my first impressions and overview of the new iOS 7 Beta 1. First off, I just want to let you guys know that this is a beta, so things not might be working properly and things do have an opportunity to be fixed, so this isn't a full review or a final version of iOS. So first, let's get into the home screen. So as you can see here, probably the first thing you can tell is the live wallpaper, or what they call dynamic wallpaper. There's two that you can pick, and I'm not sure if you can actually download them and store them on your phone, but for right now, Apple just has their preset ones. What's cool is they introduced this new little motion tracking, so you can move the display and you can see the bubbles moving and stuff, which is really cool, and that's pretty awesome. It's not a huge sort of feature, but it's just cool to just see. What's also nice is having the new control center, which you can access even at the lock screen. Just swipe up, and here you have some quick settings like airplane mode, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, do not disturb, portrait mode. You have your brightness, some music settings, AirDrop, which I'll get into a little bit later, AirPlay, a flashlight, clock, calculator, and also your camera. You also can access your camera by pulling on the top right, like you have been in iOS 6. Also nice is you can access your notification center. So click on today here and it gives you a new notification center. Here it gives you the date. Also gives you the weather in clear text, which is nice. Has your calendar, which I have nothing there, some stocks, and also a sneak peek at what you have for tomorrow. And so that's the new updated notification center. You can click all here and it tells you all the notifications you have. So that is really nice. And that's all you can do on the lock screen, and all we have left is slide to unlock, and you can do this anywhere, which is nice and convenient. So the first thing you can probably tell is the new entirely different colors and different icons. The majority of them look sort of the same, but they just have different colors and a lot more vibrant and just a lot more colorful. Also, to mention is most of these apps actually work the same exact way as they did before, except these have some new features and just have a new colors and design. So, quick look at messages here. I'll just go to example one, and you have your blue text, which means you sent it, and that's cool. You also can swipe there and to go back to your main messages, so that's cool. Here you have the new calendar. Here's your month view, and then if you click on it, it gives you your whole entire timeline here. It has just an updated look, and it just serves you your calendar. Pretty much works the same exact way. Your photos, here's actually a pretty nice features here, and what this does is, before your photos were just pretty much just regular photos. They weren't organized in any special way, and even though it took a lot of information like your time and location, it didn't use it. So now with Moments, it actually does use your time and location. So here I have the photos I took when I was in Philadelphia. I didn't really take that many, but so I have here, it tells me I took in Philadelphia. So I click on these here, and these are all the photos I took at Philadelphia. And also it has I went to Yankee Stadium on June 5th. I can click and just browse through the photos I took there. So that's really nice. And you also have your regular camera roll and photo stream if you just want to use that. Also, pardon the noise outside, it gets really loud in New York City. So yeah, here you have the camera. So with the camera you have your video. You can just swipe to get to each different type. You have pano and also square there. And when they have new filters, so let's say I take a photo. Here I can click on these little filters here. You can change which kind you would like. Here you have some different ones. I'll just go back to here. And so like here you have fade. So that is really nice that those features are there for camera. So it's sort of like Instagram, but they probably need a few more templates or filters. Here you have videos, and what's changed is pretty much all your ever downloaded videos are going to be displayed here. Even if you don't, these are not downloaded to my device, but they're just displayed. And if you do want to watch them, you actually have to click on it and download it. So that's nice there. So that's pretty much videos, which nothing's really changed. Here we have maps, and here here's an example of they fixed their little flyover, because usually the Statue of Liberty was like flat, but now if we zoom in a little bit, you can actually see the Statue of Liberty now, which is nice. It's not the best quality of the Statue of Liberty, but it is something. So in Apple Maps, I'm not sure in terms of real world use how much better it is. To be honest, it was okay for me when it first came out. It still got me to where I needed to go. Didn't bring me to anywhere that I didn't want to be. So that's nice. And supposedly there's just new information here. It just works better and it's supposed to integrate more with Mac OS 10, but or OS 10 and C, but we're gonna have to see in terms of how much better they did with this a little bit later on. Next up we have weather, and what's really nice about weather is just you do have these animations here, which is not something new, but it's finally nice to have on iOS. Here's you can see you have New York, and you can click on the temperature here, and it gives you the humidity, chance of rain or wind, and what it feels like. So yeah, that's nice to have. So let's get back out of weather, and that's nice. Passbook is actually just the same thing. Like there's really nothing different. You still have all your passbook cards there. So yeah, notes is the same exact way. It has a new design, but I just wrote something random here, and here you have your notes, and it's just really easy to navigate and use, and it's just pretty much yellow and black and white. So that's notes here, and you can do your swiping gestures, which I think I'm failing at, or actually, yeah, I just swipe and delete that there. And that's notes. Now reminders is actually not working for me right now. It was working earlier when I first installed the iOS 7 beta, but it's not working for some reason. Like I can't make a new reminder, so this is a beta version, so I hope in iOS 7 beta 2 they fix this. But for now, our reminders isn't working, but it does work the same way, and you can make different colored reminders, and it's just a lot more simpler to use. Next up is clock. The clock here is pretty much the same exact way, it just has this new color theme. Here you have stocks, which is also the same exact thing as well, and Apple stock's going down. Newsstand, it's also not really working for me. You have a new little display thing, and here when I try to open it, it just doesn't even open. So maybe it's just this magazine, or it could be the beta software, but I'm not sure yet. It's not really working for me, but it's pretty much the same. It works the same way. iTunes Store works the same exact way. It has a white theme in the background there, and also the App Store is the exact same way as well. It has the white background, but it all has the same content. Game Center, obviously they changed that whole entire thing. Here we have just a bunch of different stuff. You have your profile here, and gives you your games and stuff. And I don't really use Game Center that much, but it's there. Settings have a few different things. You can control your control center here if you want to turn it off, and it does have the same stuff, but you also have some new sharing settings like Flickr and Vimeo, so that is connected. And so yeah, settings is pretty much the same. And now FaceTime is the same as well, but now you can use audio FaceTime, so you don't have to always do video. So that's nice to have that. And before I move on, I'll show you guys phone. Phone is actually the same exact way. What's cool, if you go to the keypad, it shows your background in the back. I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's really pretty cool, and it just looks a lot nicer in my opinion. Also, you have mail, which is nice. See postcard on the run. Here you can just switch with swiping gestures, and that's nice, and access all your mail. Safari works a lot better. So I was recently searching for how to fix iOS 7 because of those reminders. I was wondering if someone else had that same problem, but I did not get it. Basically, you can switch, and here have Reddit on, and it just looks a lot more cleaner and nicer. You can here have AirDrop. I'll go into AirDrop really quickly here. And AirDrop is pretty much like sharing stuff like you do on your Mac, but now it's on your iPhone. And they took a direct hit at Samsung saying that you don't have to walk around bumping phones, which is pretty funny. But here you have your share settings. So if you want to share to Facebook or Twitter, message it to somebody, or AirDrop the file as well, that's there. Also, you do have your bookmarks, shared links, and your reading list. And here's shared links, so people you follow and stuff, when they share links and stuff, it's there as well. And the Safari, you can have multiple tabs, or more than 8 tabs now. I'm guessing unlimited. So yeah, and the ice cream man here, if you can't tell. but this video is about to end anyway. And last but not least is music. So music now has iTunes Radio, and pretty much it's like Pandora, it's the same exact thing, so it's not a huge difference. And they do have ads, but you get ad free if you do have iTunes Match, which is, I believe, $25 a year. To be honest, I like the the new music app a lot better, and because it's a lot more simpler. Let me just pause that. But yeah, so it just looks a lot more cleaner. It's a lot easier to find, and just it's more pleasing to look at. But yeah, everything's been working fine in iOS Beta 1 except those reminders and Newsstand, and all my apps work fine. And quick thing here, you can actually switch between. You can have unlimited, apps and folders, and you can put different kinds and stuff, and have different pages. So that's nice as well. So yeah, that pretty much the folders there. So yeah, that's pretty much all the apps on there that's been updated. Everything's been updated, all the colors, all the themes and stuff. So that's really nice. So yeah, that is pretty much iOS 7 Beta 1. Probably iOS 7 Beta 2 will come out in a few weeks once developers get back to Apple telling them their frustrations. And yeah, I will put a link, or I'll make a video maybe showing you how to get iOS 7 Beta, which it's not too complicated, but it does take some work. And just one extra feature I want to tell you guys: if you still want to search stuff, you can just from anywhere on the home screen, you just go down and you can search whatever you want to. So that's there as well. And there's a few more features, so if I miss anything, just let me know, and you can add that to the comments. Or if you want, you go to apple.com and go to the iOS section. It goes in depth into all the different features and how they work. And yeah, this extra man's coming pretty fast, so yeah, I'm going to end this video here now so you don't have to hear that annoying sound anymore. I think it's gone. But yeah, this is iOS 7 Beta 1. Anyways, guys, let me know if you have it. What do you think about it? Do you think it's better? Do you think it's worse? Let me know. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Peace out. iPhone 5.